All right, is this fixed now? Have I fixed it? Did I fix the thing? No. Okay, I don't know what to say then. Well, what if I just okay. Chat, look, I can go and like record something in Audacity right now. Like, listen back to this. Chat, look, I can go and like record something in Audacity right now. Like, listen back to this. See, it sounds fine. No, that wasn't fixed. That was me recording something in Audacity and playing it back to you. So, it's not my microphone. OBS is doing something. OBS is broken, apparently. Now, let me just try and, I don't know, God. What could this be? Just pre-record. Yeah, I can just record 2 tracks. We'll have the one where you can, or how about this? How about I record it? How about I record it, and I record okay, I record the footage live on stream, I record the audio on my end, but you can't hear me talk until you watch the YouTube video. and my response to everything is going to be a mystery until then. Here, did this change anything? Is it better now? What the hell could this actually be right now? Okay, it's fixed. Well, I'm gonna be the judge of that. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna miss the robotic. Well, I think I know how to do that. Give me 1 second. Yeah, okay, that sounds good. Oh, what's that? You want the robot back? Well, don't worry. Never left. Or is it still fixed? I have no idea. I don't know what OBS is doing, but it's doing it. Yeah, you broke it again. Okay, yeah, okay, I know exactly what the problem is then. I don't know why it's... Okay, I don't know why this is the problem, but I mean, I get... Hey, everybody, I can now break my microphone on demand. This is gonna be a... I'll add in a... Yeah, I'll add in a point reward. So that you can, so that you can make me do that for 5 minutes or something like that. Bro, how are you so good at Dead Cells? I have literally almost 2,000 hours in the game. It is just practice. Actually, I do have 2,000 hours. Hey, everybody, we hit 2,000 hours. I got 2,003. I have 2,003 hours and a half, I guess. I mean, you know. Thank God I came in just before that. Oh. Why? So you can spend all of your points? Redeeming points to make the stream unwatchable is a very bold reward to offer. Yeah, well, that's the sort of forward thinking that we need on this channel here. You're hired. No, wait, I came up with this idea. You're fired. And also, I will make absolutely sure to 2003 hours, or is it on both accounts? It's on the same account. I'm just using the same damn account that I had before. I was using that other one for a while, but fuck it, I'm just not, like, I'll just keep using the same thing. That's basically, that was my, my thought process there. But anyway, so yeah, in case you're wondering, I'm still back on the old account. I do have the new account. That's the one that has, like, Sexy Brutale and, like, Cogmind on it. Whatever. I'm only on 1 cell because I beat the game with a glitch by closing the game as soon as I die and load it back. Yo, you don't even need to do that anymore. There's actually some... Here, I can show it right now. Maybe this is not on console. No, it's got to be on console by this point in time. But they do have, like, assist mode type of stuff. So, You don't, like, they built that into the game because the Dead Cells developers know kind of what sort of garbage nonsense that this game can be difficulty-wise. You got a system mode. Yeah. So you got, like, specifically, multiple deaths right there. I'd highly recommend using it because, seriously, nobody should have to play this game for 2,000 hours to be good at it. Like, I'll say that again. Don't feel bad about using every single advantage that you possibly can in Dead Cells. This game is ridiculous. This game is... And I'm like a guy that's played it for 2,000 hours. I know. Let me hold your hand. Oh, whatever, Parasite. We don't need to, like, prove anything to anybody in a single-player game. Really, now. Who's feeling like an outfit? Have you played Elden Ring? Yep, got a full playthrough on the channel if you're looking for it. And off the channel, on the stream, that's a way to put it, I guess. On stream, I also beat all the optional super bosses and everything. It was a hideously unpopular series. Mostly due to the fact that I didn't really like that game that much. You know how that is. Oh, anybody feeling any individual outfit here? Because I'm willing to do anything. Have I even done this one? I don't know. Go for the Sonic one. But I just did the Sonic one. That was the last thing. By the way, I was also considering maybe finishing up the Cult of the Lamb series, considering that I don't think it's going to be a lot of new content, so we could do that stream style. Maybe doing that after this. Y'all interested in a little bit more Lammy Lamb Cult Lamb? Culty Lammy. Is that anything? Well, whatever. I'm going to name the stream that if I do end up doing it. Yeah, you know what I'm feeling? I'm feeling the Mutineer outfit. I like that one. I mean, it's either that or go back to Fez. I think I am going to end up 100%ing Fez. I really like that game. Fez is a lot of fun. Fez is a lot of fun, and, like, yo, I do want to just straight up go and do everything in it. I mean, that was a good choice. That game was a good choice. Haven't seen Quick Bow in a while? Or Infantry Bow. Got any preference? Because I'm willing to take any sort of suggestion right now, because I got nothing. I was thinking Pure Nail. I was thinking, hey, you know what's a fun weapon that I don't really use a whole lot? Pure Nail. Did, like, Trident recently. Big change from somebody who was spitting on his monitor last stream. I'm still mad about some of those game choices. And it's like, but look, hey. This is the sort of price you pay for me not getting angry at anything else. Haven't seen Rusty Sword in a while, and you'll continue not to. You mad at Stardew? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if I'm all that interested in Stardew. I mean, I was considering how I was going to start out that series, and I mean, like, the first thing that came to mind was, yes, time to retire from the old YouTube game and take up farming. And be forced into taking up farming. A profession that I definitely do not want to do. Oh God, please help me. But there is no help. There is no help to be had. My terrible, terrible grandfather dying on the card table that for some reason he put blankets on and called a bed, has decided that I'm going to take over the farm, and for some reason my idiot character is going to... Okay. You know what? I'll go do the series. You can just go listen to me talk about it like that there. All right. So, what are you feeling? I like either infantry bow. I like the infantry bow. I like the quick bow. Yeah, that's fine. Great. I'll start it up today. I'll do it part and parcel with the next episode of something. I don't know. One of the things. If that is totally fine. If I am getting your blessing here, I will go into that series with the idea of, God, I hate farming. And it's like, I'm not going to take it out on the game, but we are going to have a self-hating farmer RP for the entire time. That's right. It's gonna be and you know what? I'm gonna do it fully. It's going to be worth a watch. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do it ASMR style, where I'm just kind of like waxing nostalgic, but all the things I'm waxing nostalgic about are, God, I hate farming and I hate working on a farm. I want the internet back. I miss video games. I miss my mom. But that's gonna be the series. I'm just gonna be so angry. I'm just gonna be this angry, bitter old man, like in that one Tom Waits song that I can't remember the name of. It's on Bone Machine. Whistling Down the Wind. There you go. Oh, took me a second there. You made it sound like I kidnapped you and forced you into the farming lifestyle. Yeah, but that's kind of like what happened, right? That is, by making me play this game, you did, like, and I come from a family of farmers, at least on my dad's side, and miners on my mom's side. And now here I am, playing video games for the internet. Truly, it's a proud family legacy. I guess you can see it like that. And I will. Do you want me to shout you out? You have Dwarven and Hobbit lineage then. Hobbits were more like middle-class stand-ins. I feel like they would be more accountants or something. You know, like accountants or like middle managers. The file clerks. You know. Middle class. Middle class, there. No way, hobbits were purely... No, they weren't. You don't have second breakfast while also tending to a farm all day. I mean, yes, there was like Farmer Maggot. Yes, that's true. Farmer Maggot, what fantasy race would be streamers? Goblins. Like, is that even a question? No, it would be goblins. I've seen an orc VTuber, but that's neither here nor there. Anyway. Time you flashed my name on stream. Speaking of which, I don't have more text on stream. I got that in the last stream too. Do you watch anime? Actually, you can check the point rewards right now. You can force me to watch an anime. I'm going to be starting up. In fact, I should have already started up Spy X Family pretty soon. I mean, as we all know, I'm a gigantic humanoid bird. I'm a very like pudgy, fat, bald eagle because I'm American and bald. That's my canonical representation. Okay, well, anyway, we were talking infantry bow or quick bow. I think I have used quick bow fairly recently. Y'all feel like infantry bow? Y'all feel like infantry bow? Okay, yeah. I'm seeing an infantry bow. It's been a while. It has, but I mean, you know, the game has like literally 100 weapons or so here. So it's like, what can I say? It's been a while since I've used a lot of weapons. Double boomerang run. And that also has been a while. It's been a while since I've used a lot of different weapons, especially now that I'm doing things like weekly in terms of Dead Cells. It's, maybe I should do more. I don't know. That'll be another point reward to put on. Just like, hey, give me some kind of run in Dead Cells that I can do that I can start about halfway through because I feel like it's easier to do that. Oh. What sort of fantasy creature would you see me as? I'm just curious. Would it be an ogre? Would it be like, a giant or something, but like some sort of like really gross giant like the ones in, let's say, a Darkest Dungeon or something? Or would it be a goblin? It would just be a goblin, right? Your golem? Yeah, I knew it. I knew you were just going to say a goblin. It's always... Because that's the thing. That's the fantasy race streamers are. They're goblins. Perhaps some sort of... perhaps like some sort of, I don't know, like amphibious creature. Like a frogman or something. A troll? Okay, fair enough. don't think that I've done anything to count myself as a troll, really. Now, don't get me wrong, the extreme regeneration would be very useful. Those weird pterodactyls that the Nazgul ride on, aren't those just like bat-winged Pegasus creatures? Or I think I'm thinking of Harry Potter. You know, with one of the two most famous British fantasy series. A Warcraft 3 Murloc. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's a sort of like amphibious creature. Can I do a Murloc? Can I even remember what a Murloc sounds like? I'm just like... No, probably not. It's been too long. I don't remember what the Murloc sounded like. You've repeatedly said you're an ugly and sweaty bastard, so I thought of trolls. I feel like the fantasy equivalent of like the ugly bastard is an orc, right? J.K. Rowling is apparently writing a new book whose main character is persecuted for being transphobic. What? I cannot fathom how somebody gains that much celebrity and then says, all right, time to spend it by being a huge bigot. You know what history always looks fondly on? People who hate others because of some sort of innate characteristic of theirs. God, it works so well with classism, with gender, with race. I'm going to be... And let me tell you, this time is no exception. Okay, anyway. It's just fucking ridiculous. I don't understand these people. I do not understand these people. I've worked decades to get this incredible amount of fame. and then... I'm gonna blow that all hating a marginalized group of people. Christ. Apparently make a good Cheshire cat? Yeah, I could probably do that. I don't know. I don't really have like a big smile though. I got small teeth. You know? They're tiny. Not sure if I've ever witnessed a bigger downfall of an author. I feel like there's plenty more that you can talk about. God, you ever see like the guy Dave Sims, the guy that wrote Cerberus? The Aardvark? Woof. That's another guy. It's actually a very similar sort of situation in some ways. Well. Or a Snorlax. Hey, Snorlax are cute. They're like gigantic, big pillow-like cat. I think I would not hate to have a Snorlax. I'm just saying. Orson Scott Card. Yeah. It's like we can name people all day. It's just like, I don't, like, how do you are a world famous sort of, whatever. You know what, this is all stupid. Rowling, what the hell, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Hello, Doc, and his merry band of perverts. Hey. No, Munchlax are cute, Snorlax are ginormous. Are you saying that large things can't be cute? He's like a gigantic pillow. Chat, I want to ask right now. That, would you give a Snorlax a hug? I am fairly certain. I guess I'm going to go look this up online. Hopefully the stream doesn't drop. Can cats sweat? There's no way. Most people never considered whether or not pets sweat. After all, with all that fur, it's hard. The cats and dogs do sweat, just not in the same manner. They sweat through the fur. And they have sweat glands, but most are covered by fur, which means the effects are minimized, with the exception of the paws. Okay, the cat... Okay, so it might be a little bit sweaty. Being, you know, that's... Well, man, hey, thank you, Silver Linings, for the 22 months sub. Wow, nice. I've been here almost 2 years, and you'll continue to be here. Look behind you. I've locked the door. That's right. I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me. In fact, the first part of that phrase doesn't make any sense in that context. But it is the truth. The fur provides both insulation and cooling. I don't know. I'm not an animal doctor. I'm a fake doctor on the internet. I told you, I stole my doctorate. I snuck into the university late at night. You know the one, State University. And I stole a doctorate in, let me take a look here. Botany? Oh, come on. Knew I should have looked for the medical degrees. Anyway. There should be a Snorlax Dead Cell skin with a Telluric Shock mod that makes him do a body slam. Isn't he too big to be huggable? Okay, what is wrong with you people and your obsession with small things being able to be hugged? Really? A dog turret. Pog turret. Yeah, exactly. It is not a medical degree. It is a degree in streaming. Oof. Do you think Snorlax smells bad? No. Snorlax lives on a diet of, like, berries and sleeps all day. I don't think so at all. I think it smells like whatever the poke berries are. I don't know what they're called. Big things can be adorable too. Big guys are my favorite, and yes, great to hug. Yeah, exactly. I'm just saying that it's just like you can hug a big thing. Why are we still talking about that? We're still talking about this. We should just get on with the stupid run already. For also provides the animal with much coveted possibility to be drawn as an anthropomorphic aberration for the enjoyment of rich perverts and poor perverts. Just because they aren't able to commission as many things, that doesn't mean they can't have an eye for quality art. Push the play button. Doc trying to... Yeah, it's true. I'm just trying to convince you to hug me. Come on, chat. Come on. Come on. Come on, kids. Give your dad a hug. You're not too embarrassed by... Okay, that's enough of that. All right. What a weird theme for a stream that would be. I mean, is it really more... I mean, is it really weirder than this? Probably hug you, but actually right now I smell like pizza. The furry community is very inclusive. I feel like the furry community is like, do you like anthropomorphic animals? Well, congratulations, you're in. And it's like, it doesn't even have to be like a sexual thing. You just like them. You can just be like, yeah, I'm a big fan of Looney Tunes. I think that would still be acceptable. Consider being in the same room when you have 4K hours. Oh man, I'm gonna have to gain a lot more weight as I'm sitting here. Oh, this is just a way to get me so that I can't leave. Anyway. Roy Campbell from Metal Gear Solid. Yeah, I don't know why that is, but apparently having OBS not really. OBS is having a fun time with my settings. I don't know what the deal is. But anyway, no, we're gonna have it be the actual like good stuff, and then I'm going to have a point reward so that you can make me ruin my audio for a full calendar minute. Telling you to down. I probably should get a new graphics card at some point in time. The one I have is like 7 years old. Y'all know what it is. Y'all saw it on the Minecraft series. It's outdated. But what am I gonna do? All the people got it's those Bitcoin miners. The Bitcoin miners all got it and it costs too much. Costs too much money. And also, I don't even know how to buy computer supplies these days. I haven't done it for so long. So very long. And after you've replaced your vocal cords with salvaged electronics. Man, that's pretty cool though, right? I mean, if I had a robot voice, I wouldn't do things like trip over words. And also, you know, you wouldn't get so many plosives blowing out your ears. Blowing out your earballs all the time. I don't know if this is one of those things where it's just like, I don't know if I'm the only person that notices that, but whatever. Nobody else has ever mentioned it. Anyway, okay, let's start up this stupid episode and then we can, I would totally be a cyborg, by the way. I would definitely do the full cyborg thing. I think transhumanism is the way of the future, and I'm only here to embrace it. Now, I'm not going to go out of my way to do it because, you know, clearly the technology is not there right now. However, if the technology does get there, I would definitely replace all of my internal organs with cyber organs. Transhumanism. I mean, that's a different kind of transhumanism, not the kind of way, unless you're turning yourself into a sexy robot. Did I say sexy robot? Unless you're turning yourself into a robot. I didn't say sexy. I said robot. I didn't say sexy. I said robot. We got to start up this episode. Excuse me. All right. Starting this then in 5, 4, 3, 2. Another casual run today. This time I had a request for playing around with the infantry bow, which it's been some time. Oh wait, no, I've already forgotten. Would you even be you anymore? Okay, come on. Okay. We gotta stop this. Do you know how often a human gets the entirety of the cells in their body replaced? The ship of Theseus that's already happening to you, even if you're not a robot. Sexy or otherwise, which I didn't say. But, you know. How have I strolled into? We're just talking about transhumanism. Beat the game. We're doing it. Hey, all right. It's like ship of Theseus. You're already... It's... Like... Think about your brain back when you were 5 years old versus right now. You're a different person. The ship of Theseus is a crock here. Doesn't make any sense in this context. Parts of my body don't get replaced because they're already artificial. Yeah, see, if anything, you would have more permanence by being a robot. The ship of Theseus, we're not going to explain thought experiments. This is not a thought experiment thing. Dental surgery is the first step towards immortality. Oh yeah, the rocks in your mouth. I changed them out for a different set of rocks. My body didn't create these. Whatever. If teleportation was a thing, but they are copied at the destination and the original is evaporated, would you use it? I feel like there's too many opportunities for things to go wrong there. Also, why would the original be evaporated at that point? Please don't explain thought experiments. I don't give a shit. We're getting some real Star Wars bullshit here. The Tom Riker. Like, look, we can talk about this more if it... All right. So there's not two of you. Yeah, but then you're just murdering a person. I feel like that's... Look, if you want to have me talk about this overall, we do have the Crosscode series, you know. But anyway, I think that the sanctity of your original body is something that doesn't make any sense in the first place, and that we should all become sexy robots. Robots. That's a thing in Crosscode. I'm not. Go watch the series, or play the game, The game's really good. Yeah, watch The Prestige. No, play Crosscode. Anyway, continuing on here. Talk about it during Fez or something. Might have got too much stuff to talk about during Fez already. Found a devil cube in that game. What's up with that? I don't even know what I'm supposed to do with it. Ugh. Man, ugh. Yeah, play Crosscode. How about that? How about you just... Like, look, I want to be a cyborg because the gun arm goes pew pew. I mean, it doesn't even have to be a gun arm. You could just have like a regular arm that has a gun inside of it. David Bowie Crosscode doesn't have David Bowie as Nikola Tesla. Yeah, what a weird casting decision. I suppose not the weirdest thing that he's... But David Bowie has had a lot of really weird roles in his lifetime, didn't he? Huh. Or a gun penis? Would you get arm extensions? Oh, I would not even be recognizable as a human. But anyway, all right. I would be, of course, a gigantic, the bird that's perpetually on fire. I have like, gigantic exhaust pipes that are spewing out, flame, sort of in the same way that you would have with like a propane tank. How many arms would you have? At least 7. And overall appendages, I would probably only have 7 arms. Like a spider. Except they would also transform into wings. And penises. No, okay, I'm gonna go use the bathroom quickly. Why is it an odd number? Because you need 1 for balance. Why would a robot arm be muscular? Because you do it partially for the aesthetics. Right? It's like you don't just like, here's the thing. If you just wanted, like, you could just go get like super uncanny looking, like, the endoskeletons from Five Nights at Freddy's. But sadly not. Oh, come on now. You're not getting me into that robot just yet. I gotta wait until the technology is there. How many fingers on each hand? Okay. Do you know that one scene in A Ghost in the Shell with the robot typists that their fingers split off like 3 times into an entire, like a tree of different fingers, which doesn't make any sense. If technology has gotten that far, why would they still have regular keyboards? Something along the lines of that, except they're going to be tentacles. They're going to be entirely and completely, what's the word when you can like move a tail? Prehensile. They're going to be entirely prehensile and have an extreme amount of control. 20? No, even more. They'll split off unevenly. You mean like my dick? No, I don't know what you mean. I do not know what you mean by that. The weak arm would be the most muscular if the arms are relentless, violent wanking has reason. I mean, we're talking about transhumanists here. I'm talking about the robot, basically just the gigantic mass of arms, like those tripod characters in Metal Gear Solid 4. So you have the dream of the fisherman's wife hanging up in your house? No, I don't have any sort of... I look like the biggest weirdo because I don't have any sort of decorations at all. People are very scared when they enter my apartment. Just like, wow, nothing. And I'm like, yeah. Anyway, so yeah. I can also have one Moten God's Eye strong arm if you're looking for that. I'm not really... Be one algorithm that goes... Wouldn't be the most muscular, would be with an algorithm that goes up and down repeatedly. You don't know how an algorithm works. I like my home sterile. Yeah, speaking of Metal Gear Solid, I'm like Raiden, basically. Just with Goodwill tables. It looks like a fake... Basically, the place I live looks like a fake apartment. Like somebody set that up for, I don't know, like a YouTube show or something where essentially everything looks like it was bought for a couple bucks at like Goodwill. And then there's no decorations of any kind anywhere. Yeah, that sort of thing. I would be a slug with no arms and legs, but a prehensile tongue. Interesting. It's probably a good way. Lenny, please don't. I've literally made comparison to that scene in The Simpsons before. I swear I did that in a very recent stream, no less. Like that sort of thing. It's funny how you live in a live studio apartment. Yeah, that's why I'm so used to doing the whole streaming thing. I always have this live studio over here. Yeah, the cheering and jeering and, doing that awe sound effect whenever something touching happens, which is very rare. Mostly they just sound very uncomfortable to be here. I don't know why they keep coming in then, but whatever. And the tickets are dirt cheap, but still. Is Doc aside? Yeah, I'm Wayne Knight. I feel like I'd be a Newman, right? If I was one of the Seinfeld characters, I would be Newman, right? I feel like a Newman. Next time we'll find out which Sex and the City character I am. Doc would be a postal worker. That seems about right. Obviously that's not what I am, but Newman with the speech cadence of J. Peterman. Oh God, I do kind of have that, don't I? It's not intentional, by the way. I just talk like this all the time. How many times do I need to say this? I never actually thought of that, but that is somewhat true. Weird. Okay, let's start up the actual episode again. Imagine Doc was your postman the entire time. Push play. Yeah. All right. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2. Another casual run, but this one at least has a little bit more of a theme to it. Got asked to do the infantry bow again, just because, well, it's been some time. And it's true, there are even a lot more mutations, or more specifically one mutation that I think really works well with this weapon now. point blank, but due to my reluctance to just about ever use any sort of tactics item, haven't tried that one out too much myself. But I'm betting that this is going to be a good one. Overall, the infantry bow is just, you know, it's a ranged weapon, but it's also a melee weapon. It's a pretty simple sort of idea. Doesn't benefit from a lot of the melee, doesn't benefit from a lot of the melee advantages, like the many, you know, specific type of, I don't know, affixes that you can get on there, and stuff like mutations, of course. However, it does still have the added benefit of not having, like, spinies hurt you, or thornies, I mean. Why was I thinking of spinies? That is not Mario, I guess. But anyway, it's good. I mean, it also does have a little bit of range to it, similar to like the shrapnel axe, but I want to say a little bit more powerful. I feel like being able to get the critical on this is going to be doing a lot more than even a very well like a affixed ouch version of the shrapnel axe. Besides, even with the whole range on the shrapnel axe, I feel like it's almost never particularly worthwhile to hit things at a range. After all, it has a very, very fast swing, and it does, you know, I mean, it does more damage, I believe, when you actually hit enemies with it. Easy crit would be good for instinct? True. I mean, I don't know, I always feel like instinct, especially with using tactics, though, does have the disadvantage of it is like, yes, it would definitely like give you a lot of cooldown, but a lot of the items I'm going to be using a tactics run are like turrets, which being able to, you know, get the most out of those doesn't necessarily require a lot of cooldown, unless you're fighting something like the Hand of the King and he's taking them out every couple seconds. Something like that. But still, it's like Instinct the Hunter, Instinct the Master of the Arms. If I manage to get a good, I don't know, colorless giant's whistle or something, that would honestly be pretty amazing with this. But even right now, you can see I'm taking things out pretty easily. The damage is good, and you get a pretty hefty bonus with point blank. Because the idea is that it's supposed to be used for, it's the trade-off of making your ranged weapon into a melee weapon. And that is, you know, sort of a tough sell on some weapons, but on something like this, which is literally made to be, oh, come on now, which is literally made to be used in melee range most of the time, it's just free damage. And give it to you there, and then it essentially just, what is that, 1.5 times the amount of damage you're doing on pretty much every single hit? Yeah, well, actually, I want to keep this combo. That's like not even a well, okay, that's not a good combo. I thought that was downward smashes oil. Oh, whatever. I mean, obviously you can use this at range, but the damage is so minimal that more often than not you want to get in range. Besides, being able to breach enemies and then also, you know, deal criticals. Through the criticals, being able to breach enemies is also a pretty important part of the weapon, and one thing that makes it very good even in melee range. It's just too bad that I can't get stuff like the healing, the lifesteal affix on it. I'm still probably going to end up looking for some sort of melee weapon purely for that, because, you know, tactics run. Okay, let's see what we got here. Would be looking for, I mean, is this good enough? Bleeding causes poisoning, it already does. I guess it's a good combo with the Barnacle for right now, but I'm going to be looking for something else. All right. Which bow is the best? You know, that's a good question. What bow is the best? A little bit. I'd like to say that, I mean, well, if you got the extra ammo on it, of course. Money Shooter's not a bow, though. Even though I would probably say Money Shooter. Of course. I always really like Quick Bow, you know, Repeater Crossbow. Anything that's very fast often does some really good work in a run. I mean, there's always Hokuto's bow, one of my favorites, but that's not really a primary damage dealer. Yeah, like a lot of my favorite things are not bows. Like the electric whip, magic missile, for example, money shooter, a barrel launcher, even the killing deck. Not actually bows. So I guess I would probably end up saying quick bow. I really like the quick bow. Alchemic Carbine is a carbine. That is not a bow. Come on. Yes, I'm playing semantics right now. Yeah, 33% damage right here, right now. Yeah, the Fat Boy Slim song. Yeah, I gotta go. Yeah, I gotta go get the sussy emote on the channel here. I know I made it and I still haven't used it. I gotta do that just because, one, it is pretty funny, and two, probably use some more emotes. I actually don't know. I never know. Like, I don't know how you unlock emotes on Twitch, but I never really look at it too much. I'm sure I probably have like 6 slots or something open, ready to go. Probably like follower-only ones too. So, hey, if you want if you want to like spend 5 seconds making a very stupid emote, I'll probably use it on the channel. Why not? I'll have a point reward. Make me put your dumb emote on the channel. Quick bow is fun. Quick bow just is it's a very easy to get critical. And, you know, of course, the constant source of damage can also have a lot of benefits, you know, in terms of instinct, in terms of applying damage over time type of stuff. If you manage to get some sort of, some sort of affix for that. It's like, and overall, the damage output is good. It is quick, as the name would imply, right? Ah! That was close. Jeez. Can you play another pre-1997 game? Oh man, you missed. We got an entire new game list if you're looking for that. That's why I've got like Fez going on right now, which, by the way, is great. I can't believe how much I'm enjoying Fez. I really did not think that I was going to do it that much. That I was going to enjoy that much of the game and end up getting that far into the game. Still want to play more. So, yeah, this is starting out strong for this new slate of suggestion stuff. All right. I'll look and see if I got anything pre-1997 on there. That's a very specific year to pull out, though, I gotta say. Or somebody else can, I'll take a look through the list and tell me. All right. Well, there's the type of light sword. Not gonna end up using that for this one. You berated your loyal followers for their suggestions? Yeah, well, I don't want to do work. We'll see we'll see what you say then when I start up Resonance of Fate. And anyway. Oh, okay. I mean, as you can see, it's like damage output's still pretty good here. Next area is going to be the real test, though. That's going to be the one, of course, where... It's going to be the one where I actually see if this thing is taking out enemies in like 1 or 2 hits. Because as always, the third area, especially if you're going into like toxic sewers or whatever, definitely feel the weakest at that point in time. Right now, though, it's like, yeah, look at that. With the like pierce and everything, it's also one shot, and you know, a lot of any enemy that can be one shot, it is doing so. Like, look at that. I don't even know if I need... I probably will want this for bosses eventually, but I don't even know if I'll need the extra ammo mutation at this rate. Though if I take that, I'm going to be kind of locked out of a lot of other builds. We'll see. Who knows what the future may bring for this run. As of right now, like I said, though, yeah, I'm just using I am just, once again, using a good turret. Double crossbow-matic, always a pretty high-quality piece of equipment. It's just the most basic of the turrets, and it does what it does very well. Very well. Especially if you get a couple affixes on there that can get some synergies. Speaking of which, do I have anything? Oh, burning. Yeah, I got burning. Burning is a go. So, not the most, but pretty effective. That said, I should probably kind of like plan on doing the exact same thing for this bow too. I already just naturally have 40% extra damage, but the potential here is high when it comes to getting a lot of damage out of this weapon here. But it's I think it's overall just to make up for the fact that it is not a true melee weapon, but it's pretty much a melee. It's tactics weapon, and those are rough. More often than not. Do you feel the burn? No. Not after I ate like half a pizza prior to this recording. The only thing I feel is pizza. Is that anything? I don't know. I just wanted to brag and tell you about the great pizza that I ate. All right. Violently berated. Violently, though? Are you telling me that you really, like I said, you really want to see Resonance of Fate? By the way, not actually Resonance of Fate. It is Resonance of Fate trademark, End of Eternity trademark, in 4K HD, and also entirely in caps. And that is what the series is going to be called on the channel, by the way, because that is, at least according to Steam, its official name. Its official name is everything I just said there. It's giving Raido Kuzunoha versus the Soulless Army a run for its money. All right. Now then, well, at least for right now, still doing Fez. I was still doing Cult in the Lamb, Lammy Lamb Cult Lamb, Unculter Lammy. I said it earlier too, and I don't know why I repeated. It wasn't even good the first time. Hoop! Come on, take him down. And there we go. Should be one more episode though. Why is it in 4K? Is it a remake? I don't know. I don't think it is. I don't think it's a remake or a remaster or anything. But they just like upscaled the textures and then made that an official part of the title. Well, I gotta say, it's just like I don't know how to feel about that one. It is a JRPG, which, you know, well, historically maybe not the most popular or well-beloved of series on the channel, which is putting it lightly. However, at the same time, with a name like that, and for whatever reason, the icon used to play it is like a cartoon pig. Maybe that's a part of like the story or something, but it is very strange. So I'm at least somewhat interested in it right now. We'll see. Because I don't know. It sounds promising. It's hard to... Oh, no, not the egg. I'm going to take it. Egg time, y'all. It's happening. Okay. And then I think, as always, this engagement, especially for a tactics run, very worthwhile to... yeah, sure, whatever. Let's do it, baby. Let's end the run here. Sounds promising. I'm at least hoping that it will be a sort of a game like Phantom Dust, where it's like, yeah, it has all the hallmarks of a JRPG, but it's also so weird and has such a very early Xbox sort of style to it that I couldn't help but absolutely adore that game. Of course, it also had decent gameplay to back it up too, so, you know. Unique, innovative sort of card games. I appreciate that. I mean, I said before, I'll say again, I say all the time, I appreciate when a game does something that I haven't seen before. When a game does something new, novel, even if they don't really nail it. Just the idea that it's like, it's going directions that I have not seen. Oh boy. Well. Yep. No, you're gonna jump over here now. Thank you. I'm getting more and more used to fighting these guys. I'll say that right now. Yep. There we are. Oh, finally, the horrible gold golgers. The best part of waking up is golgers in your cup. But finally getting used to fighting. Can I? No. You didn't appreciate the conlang and language reconstruction mechanics in HV Horizon? No. Ah. Okay, come on. In HV. I don't know. I don't drink Folgers coffee. Actually, not even drinking too much coffee these days. Trying to finally get off of caffeine. Been too long here. Ah. That said, I'll probably relapse in like 2 days or something, so don't worry about it. Don't worry about it if you miss old caffeinated up Dr. Inferno Firebird. He's probably not going anywhere. Like, very likely not going anywhere. Yep. Oh, I can't believe you got me. I think I should probably do the old pro gamer move that is called using a potion charge, unfortunately. Much as I don't want to. Oh, Heaven's Vault. Wait, I didn't even get to see that mechanic, though. All I saw was a lot of dialogue. Because it's a visual novel. Oh, God, not again. Got the roll timing down for the gold wave. Okay, you know what? Here. Recently become addicted to coffee after weaning myself off. I mean, what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to, like, to not eat or drink anything at work, essentially. There we go. And that's how you do it, baby. I mean, that's how I do it. That's how I've done it. All right. Okay. Okay. Oh. All right. Jesus. Oh. But yeah, that is more or less what I've been up to lately. As always, a whole host of bettering myself that will probably inevitably result in me relapsing within the next week. As you do. Ah. Egg him down. Okay, now. Got a chance at getting an upgraded version. Or perhaps a lifesteal one is sort of what I was looking for. Okay, this is not the Mimic. I could probably take down the Mimic. Did he start exercising as well? Actually, I never stopped doing that. I'm still doing that. I've been doing that for several months at this point in time. But at the same time, it's just like with the amount of food, I ate half a pizza. It doesn't matter how much you're exercising unless you're like literally doing Olympic level stuff. Oh, well, sure. It's literally doing Olympic level stuff if you're also eating half of a pizza. Yeah. I'm healthier though. Hey, I'm doing stuff like being able to actually... I don't become winded walking across the room. Progress, baby! On that Sigma grind set. Look, I might as well have invented the Sigma grind set. Me, I'm a shark in the world of sheep. Some type A personality. All the dumb garbage. And my failures also reflect that. There we go. No, you're still around though. Ugh. All right. Oh my God, that was so close. Oh. I got that roll though, man. I am shocked that I got that roll. Okay, there we go. Yeesh. You spend your time in a small pound alone? What? I don't even understand that. I mean, yeah, it wouldn't be a Sigma grind set if I... something, whatever. I got nothing. Ooh, there we go. See, I know I was going to get some sort of a lifesteal something soon enough. Ah, I knew it! Okay. Now this is the one that, since it's a food one, this is the one that can heal, of course. For all of y'all paying attention to the inner workings of the Mimic mini-boss. It's a dangerous one. Okay. Ugh. 2 flasks, too. That's pretty pogtastic. Hey. Okay. 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 Pretty pogtastic, but I'm not going to immediately use it right now. We're first going to go with this a little bit. Risky, but as you can see, I am for real. I am absolutely getting better at doing this sort of stuff. Okay. All right, you know what? Just replace this again and just do the thing. Just do the thing, and I'll just go take the other potion charge at this rate. 2 of them. It's a good day here in the bank. Not for that merchant, but for me. Definitely got to get an upgrade. Yeah, but I still think it's actually doing a pretty decent job, all things considered. Like I am not dead. Can you say that about yourself in Dead Cells? Think about it. Give it a big old think. Still, though, you are right that I really should, like, upgrade this thing already. Okay. Definitely Newman. Yeah. If I'm gonna choose, if I was gonna be a Seinfeld character, I would be Newman. If I was gonna be a Sex and the City character, I would be Miranda. If I was gonna be one of the guys on Friends, I would be, I don't know. I don't remember anything about Friends. How many other dumb things can I name right now? Dumb pop culture ephemera from many years past. Ha! Right. I'll actually take the enemies hit me freeze. I like that. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, baby, come on. There we go. You're Chandler? Am I really Chandler Bong? Come on. I guess, though. You're probably right. Fine. Okay. Okay. Hey. Doc, if you were an ass, would you eat yourself? I know, usually I try not to be too crude on things that are actually going up on YouTube, but that was a phrase that was typed, and I do want to immortalize it for all time. Anyway. We do have other more important things to do right now, like turning into a chicken. If you were an Omicron character, I mean, I guess I would be like Dagobah, right? More or less. Like, I wouldn't be the nomad soul I can only hope, and it's not like I would be, you know... I guess, like, how many other characters would I even bring in right now? All right, what do we got? Do we actually got, like, something I can do here? Something I can use? Maybe more the appropriate word. Come on. Okay, okay. Well, anyway. I can't think of any other, like, which character are you type of shows or whatever to like talk about. Oh, come on. Has anybody got a good one? Like, which one of the Big Bang Theory characters am I? Wait, which one do I want? I'll take the... no, they're both... I'll take the extra jump. Am I Penny? The hot neighbor who actually while 4 doctors have to live with each other, she's able to live on her own in an apartment directly across from them, despite being a struggling actor? I don't understand that show. What was up with that show? That 70s show? All I know is that Ashton Kutcher was in that show. Wouldn't it be that random underground? Oh, you're talking about Photo that gets killed for no reason. Yeah, it was a mega honor to meet the Nomad Soul, and then I killed him. It was probably an even bigger mega honor to be killed by the Nomad Soul. That way, it's not just meeting him. Only Bazinga and Leonard live in the same apartment. Wait, what? Really? Okay, I guess okay, are we revealing that I'm sorry everybody, I'm a fake nerd. I don't actually know anything about the Big Bang Theory. I'm sorry I've disappointed you all right now. I have actually watched many episodes of that show. Oh, cool. I've actually watched many episodes of that show because it's I think always playing on TBS. I think that 24 hours a day, it constantly is playing on TBS. And during a time when I was living at my parents' and unemployed, I had a lot of time to watch daytime television. What about How I Met Your Mother? I know even less about How I Met Your Mother. Bullcut lived with his mom. The other guy's living situation isn't really explained. Great. Are you sure it wasn't really explained? Are you sure it wasn't just like you didn't watch all 30 seasons of the show? Hey, dog, back in the bank, I see. You know it. Is it going terribly? Oh, it could be worse. Really? Like, I'm going to say that this is at least in the top 60th percentile of banks I've been in. Maybe not much more than that, but around there. Which Beatle and why would it be George Harrison? Oh, come on. Well, I'll take Harrison. Sure. You know what? I'll take Harrison. It's like that's... I mean, you're not saying I'm like... I don't know. Yeah, it's fine. All right. Which Beatle. Have you seen Game of Thrones? I don't know anything about Game okay, I literally have not seen any of Game of Thrones. I only watch good television, like spending several hours a day watching Las Vegas reruns and like Will and Grace and Big Bang Theory and CIS. No, anyway. What am I thinking? Barb tips? Nah. Acrobatic pack? Nah. Hunter's Instinct. You know what? Sure. I'll give me some more bird time, I guess. In the meantime, you know, it's been a grip. It has been a grip since I've been in the ancient sewers. Let's do it. Which Yu-Gi-Oh character would he be? Joey Wheeler. Unquestionably. I feel like that is easy. I think it would be Tristan. Oh God, Tristan did go to wait, was Tristan the character that went to an alternate dimension and married like an Amazon woman? Okay. You're not Brooklyn enough for Yoey. I got the Midwest like Chicagoan thing going on, right? Here, let me just sausage. Yeah, I talk like this. He's Yugi's grandfather. Tristan is not Yugi's grandfather. Oh wait, no, you're talking about me. I wouldn't be Yugi's grandfather. Come on now. You like Huey Lewis in the News? I do, but that's kind of beside the point. There we are, and nothing. Well, I mean, I guess that's okay, but still. Which one is Tristan again? I think he's the guy with, like, the shark fin hair. If I'm remembering that correctly. I mean, look, I'm not going to be Yugi. I'm not going to be Seto. Like, what am I going to do? Does have some pathetic cards. You've seen me play card games. Do I look like the sort of person that tries to rely on one creature the entire time to be drawn? And then I win the game? And for some reason that's considered an overpowered type of build? What a bunch of idiots. They don't know how to play card games. I know how to play card... Ah! I totally forgot about... Yeah, I know you did. That's why I don't want to be Tristan. They all had extremely sharp hair. Yeah, well, he's the guy that had, like, the one point on top of... It was brown hair, and it was, like... It, like, went up into a point on top of his head. It was like a giant spike. You're the bug guy? That's probably more realistic. I don't remember what that guy's name was. He was a nerd, though. Like a bowl cut, man. Ah! Oh! How did I not get hit by the spikes there, then, too? Hey, oh, hey. Jesus, I got some close calls happening in this. Plus one bug guy. Am I really the bug guy? Man. I'd rather go back to Sex and the City characters. Tristan at least exists. He could have been the sussy guy from the filler. I don't know who that guy is. I still haven't figured out. Is Tristan the one that married the Amazon woman in the Shadow Realm? Weevil was his name. I mean, that is 100%. Like, I'm sure... Ah. I'm sure it was probably something stupid and punny. As you do. Also, I'm American. Wouldn't you think I'd be Bandit Keith? No, I'm not. If there is one character I am not, it is the Gaston. That is unquestionable. All right. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's like I don't... Like, I'm going to be honest, there's only so much of Yu-Gi-Oh! That I remembered. Because I watched that much later than most other people probably did, but I also just found it immensely amusing anyway. Ah. And I don't really know how, I can't excuse it. I watch a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! For no reason, really. Just because all the episodes are on YouTube, really. You have to watch them in 3 parts because it was only 10-minute limit on the time that you could put videos up at that point. Which JoJo character are you? God, I've only seen the first 3 parts of JoJo. Can I be Speedwagon? I feel like I could pull that off. Whoa, Panchaku. What do we got for this? What is the legendary version of this? It's like it burns enemies, right? Because, you know, pan stuff. Of course. Why would I want to watch the Yu-Gi-Oh! Filler arc? The non-filler arc is already so wild. It's a lot of fun. Joey's nemesis is an Aussie guy. I feel like I don't fit that bill, right? Yeah, okay, it burns the enemy. And also covered in 100% covered in oil. This is not a bad... Okay, you know, this isn't actually supposed to be a specifically only infantry bow run. I'm going to use this for a little bit until I find an upgrade for that weapon. What about Yu Yu Hakusho? I mean, I would be, what's the guy's name? I can't remember the guy's name. You know, like, you already know who I would be. Just tell me what the name is. Kuwabara. There you go. Absolutely. Absolutely. I feel like I got big comedy relief secondary character like energy, right? Y'all feel that, right? I am absolutely... absolutely comedy relief secondary character. Either that or villain, but, you know, like, not a good villain. Like, yeah, like Weevil, Bugman. No? Really? Are you sure? Because I feel like that. Ugh. All right. Want an anime where the dub is better than the sub? I mean, I never actually saw the sub for Yu Yu Hakusho. I only ever saw the dubbed version of it because that's what was on television, so don't really know if I have too much to say on that point. I'll say that's true for Cowboy Bebop. But again, haven't seen the subbed version, so wouldn't really know. You would make a good Eggman? I think I'd make a good Eggman. I don't think I can do the Eggman voice very well, though. I mean, I can maybe, like, do it for one sentence, like, you know what they say, the more the merrier. But that's about it. Like, I couldn't do long Eggman. You have good background character vibes. Like, would I really be, like, one of the rando extras in a scene? Could I at least be, like, the... okay. Can I at least be, like, you know... the character that at least has something to do with the storyline and isn't just standing around, like you know, in a police procedural, the guy that you know, not the first guy that you talk to because they're the actual lead you have, but like the second guy who for whatever reason can't stop stacking boxes to talk to the police about a person that was murdered, and they're like, oh yeah, you gotta go downtown and talk to Dr. Old Joey Two Hands. I want to be that character. If I'm not gonna be comedy relief side character, I want to be that character. I stole that bit from, I think Kevin Smith talked about it. And I believe he did actually do that in like an episode of CSI. So good on him, living the dream. Seen a lot of us Law and Order. No, I just stole that from Kevin Smith, the director. Besides, I told you I'm an NCIS man. I'm all about Leroy Jethro Gibbs and the other guy and the nerdy guy and the gothy mortuary girl. Every longshoreman. There's something about the fact they cannot put down a box for 1 second to talk to the police. It's like somebody was murdered. Oh well, I mean, I got a quota to meet. You don't understand. Anyway, this is nothing. Make a good Fat Leorio. I don't even know who that. I never read too much of Hunter x Hunter. I could not even tell you anything about it except for maybe the very, very beginning of the show. That's before they introduced like what is it, Nen or whatever? From what I understand, it's kind of how that series ended up going for the most part. Okay, they're on the clock. They're being interrogated by the police. But okay. Right. Okay. By the way, that's Joey Wheeler's nickname, Joey Two Hands. What about The Godfather? I've never seen The Godfather. I should probably do that at some point in time. I would probably really enjoy that movie. I feel like it is of a sort that I would enjoy, even if only for the historical context more than the actual content itself. I'm gonna try and heal up a little bit before leaving. Wait, hold up. I thought I saw my health change when I took that out of my backpack. I guess not, though? Don't bother, it insists upon itself. But I like content like that. I enjoy very pretentious nonsense. I'm a pretentious guy. I enjoy pretentious things. Now let me pour this glass of brandy into a wine snifter and pretend like that means anything. Okay. I'm a classy guy, right? Is that a Family Guy reference? I wouldn't know. I guess I did watch like the first 3 seasons of Family Guy, but then pretty rapidly dropped off. I'll be honest, I watched those at the time, so I don't really remember it super well. Okay. Do a Godfather React watch-along audio experience with Second Guy. Second Guy's probably actually seen the movie. Also, isn't it like 3 hours long? Do we really want to do that? Do we really want to do some faux Durcom with that movie in particular? I mean, it's... especially on a first watch? Yes. Okay. Okay, well. You should probably set it... Wait. How can I watch it, though? I don't think I have any ability to watch it. Dang, that guy sure has a lot of blood in him. And that's only beneficial to me, because I'm using it to feed. It's actually kind of useful to have a not correct colored weapon as your lifesteal one. Lord of the Ring extended versions. God, there's like a new show out with Lord of the Rings now. I mean, first off, they got the original 3. Then they got The Hobbit. And now they got like something based on the Silmarillion or something. I don't actually know. I just assume it's based on the Silmarillion because that's the only sort of books that they can plumb the depths of to create content. Correct color, the scaling, not correct scaling, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, that was not as effective as I was expecting it to be. Look at the Panchaku, though. I can get a little bit of oil here. That'd be pretty pogtastic. Come on. Oh, I didn't get hit there. I actually managed to get him into the phase change before doing the thing. I had people telling me in the boss video, best way to do this is actually just to stand on the side so that you can force a tentacle to not spawn there, which is probably a good idea. All right. I watched the first episode, very meh. Doesn't surprise me at all. I feel like, you know, Lord of the Rings was the best of the Middle-earth Tolkien novels. And Hobbit is fun. It's a fun little rompy romp, but it's not like, you know, an amazing sort of thing. And the Silmarillion was just straight up unfinished, right? So it's no surprise that it's getting a little bit, you know, it's not as good. Bro. There we go. They only have the rights to the appendices or something. That sounds about right. So they don't have the Silmarillion, eh? Interesting. So this is, you know, not stop lose. I didn't lose. I won. I beat the video game. Anybody that's just watching this audio only, I did beat the boss. Don't worry. Oh, boy. First episode was kind of boring. The second one was all right. It's not Amazon couldn't secure the rights to the Silmarillion. Okay. So we are talking about like original content in the world of the Ring Lords. Sure, why not? I can believe. There's good stuff there. I mean, is it how? I guess the question is, how are they adapting it? Beat the game harder? I've beaten the game so hard in the past. How much harder do you need me to beat this game? Really now? Okay. We don't die here immediately. As my catchphrase goes, that would be embarrassing. Yeah, not actually scaling. Look at how much damage this does. It's good for healing, though. Enemies stay alive for a very long time, so I can just constantly wring all of the blood out of their veins. It's a macabre but effective practice. The graveyard. No. Unless you mean gravy like, I don't know, money. One tap the king and queen. I don't think that's going to happen. I'm sure I could try and make that happen, but it's not going to happen. I'm just telling you that right now. In fact, I also don't think it's actually possible, considering, you know, how the game works. Maybe the more important thing. Beat the game so hard. I'm not going to read that one out loud. Come on now. Okay. Okay. Oh, really now? That's how we're going to do this. I mean, evidently it is. Ah, whatever. Just do it. Have I seen this one before? I have no idea. What does that mean? I've never seen this one before. Nope. No. Anyway. No, I don't have HBO. Like, come on. Really? Who has HBO in these days? Let's return to sitcoms. In The Simpsons, you would be Homer. Would I be Homer? Like, would I be Homer? I feel like that's one outs. Like, I don't fit him, and also, like, that he would. I don't rise to the level of Homer. At the same time, too. You are a big Homer. Wait, are we talking about the Homer that got gold-plated and, you know, became the most giant man on Earth? Look closer, Lenny. Or are we talking the very fat Homer that wore the muumuu? Comic book guy is more what I was thinking. Yeah, what's the stupid kid called again? Bart? Has Netflix shared pass with the no sharing rule? It's going to be a fun day. I mean, I don't have Netflix. That's why I had to nix Evangelion when I was getting suggestions. When people were trying to make me watch that. Okay, there we go. Can I at least be evil Homer? Okay. Look, I can reference The Simpsons literally all day. That show's great. But when I spent you spent $50K, and then I refunded it to you because I couldn't watch it. Because I don't have I don't have the netted flicks. My flicks are firmly outside of a net. Inter or otherwise. They're all on VHS. The way God intended people to watch movies. It's the true film experience. Or Millpool. Yeah, what if I was just Millpool? What if I was Thrill House? I feel like I perfectly encapsulate Thrill House. Right? That is truly who I most represent. You got hung up on The Simpsons and missed the actual joke. Wouldn't be the first time. Oh, okay. Everything's coming up Millpool. Anyway. What is the thing? You wouldn't be Homer. Aristophanes, perhaps? No, it's whatever. I'll be Herodotus. I'll hear nothing else on that subject. You mean Thrill Ho? Yes. Buy me Bone Storm or go to hell. Lee Cavallo's Gulf. Anyway, okay. Save the Foggers for the lifesteal. That's actually a good idea. Those guys go down pretty easy, and God knows I need some lifesteal right now at this rate. I guess I don't even need them, actually, as it turns out. Cart. Ah! Sorry, I was trying to start up my car. Okay, come on. so that I can get my cool vape rig all up and ready to go. You know what? This works for me, actually. I'm okay with that. Yeah, my vape rig runs on 120 horses per hour. That's not horsepower. No, 120 horses powered. Nope. No, the words. I'm sorry, everybody. I got to restart my brain here. Plenty of God, what was that? What was that dumb thing? Fuck. I can't even remember now. It might be cringe, but it was also the third boss in Rogue Legacy, so that's how that's why that was the first name that came up. The original historian, you know. Okay. Lord Palmerston, hit the Elder. Lord Palmerston. Yeah, okay. Ah! There we go. Anyway. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. That was close. You know what? I'm just gonna, like, real quick do this right now. Hey. Yeah, instead I took your historical reference and immediately turned into another Simpsons reference. What do you expect from me? There we go. Now then. 100 horses per 4. Nope, I read that one wrong too. Oh my god. I tied an onion to my belt, which was the style. Do you think I would be Abe Simpson? No, I'd be Thrill House. I think we've all established here that I'm Thrill House. This is like the 7th time that I've talked about being a fictional character on this stupid stream, isn't it? Why do all these streams inevitably go in the direction of being like bad improv bits? I feel like I should be better than that, but the reality is that I'm not. Oh! Well, that was my impression of a thwomp, so now we know which character I would be in the Mario universe. I think I would nail a thwomp character. Look, I mean, hey, it's not any worse than a lot of the other various choices for the casting in the Mario movie. Oh my god. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to out heal the putt. Get over here. Yeah. Oh, remember Alf? He's back in Pog form. I would not be Alf. Alf is way beyond. Alf is way cooler than me. He's a guy who knows what he likes, and that's eating cats. Which is for some reason supposed to be an endearing trait of his. I don't really know how that works. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, if I could kidnap an enemy, it would make it a lot easier to hit him with the sword. All right. Oh, Old Testament character would I be? I mean, I of course. Oh, I mean, it's Malaise, but that's fine. I think we all know that I would be Ezekiel, or is that New Testament? I don't actually remember. Somebody remind me. Okay, well, get me out of here. Now then, I feel like I don't complain that much. Unless you make me play video games, then I complain a lot. But, you know. That's to be expected. I feel like I'm not alone in that, right? The bald guy that gets mocked by some kids and then the Lord sends a couple bears to gore them. Wasn't that Ezekiel? Or am I thinking of somebody? Or am I thinking of somebody else? Because I thought that was the reference I was making. Okay. All right. A male crow on Noah's Ark. Wouldn't it be Noah? You don't think that I would be the last surviving person when God decides to flood the world due to the evil of man? I feel like, yeah, I would be the last person left, sure. Whoop. Okay, well, I guess I don't really actually need any more healing. What am I doing? Oh, okay. Wasn't that Elijah? Oh, okay, so it was a different name that started with E. Probably why I got them confused. All right. To get on the boat, you need a partner. What if I'm like what if I reproduce by polyps? Like I don't know, well, a sponge. I guess that's a waterborne creature. I don't know if that counts. Bacteria. I don't know what bacteria was back in biblical times. I'm gonna go to the... Where am I gonna go? Sepulcher? Yee. If God saw your browser history, it would drown you 100%. Yeah, true. I don't know, Woody. Chad, do you think that I am worthy of God's wrath? Sponge and bacteria. Well, there's plenty of bacteria that are, you know, anaerobic or aerobic. I need air. God is like the biggest kink shamer in history. I mean, is God, or is that an invention of man? You know, in the absence of God, having to take over for him, like that one bit in. Oh, I don't like this. Okay. Like that one, you know, like the Grand Inquisitor story in the Brothers Karamazov. Okay. All right. I'm alive. Okay. The flood isn't that high. Oh, yeah, you say that now. Sure, the antediluvian people didn't really think the same thing. God forgives even those. God forgives everybody. He's a loving and a wrathful God. It's the mystery of faith and whatever. Okay. Oh, worthy of God's irk. I can see that. I do not think that I am worth smite. I'm gonna go on the record. Quote me on this. I don't think I'm worth smite. I think like mildly inconvenienced is maybe the worst that I am. The most even at my most transgressive, I am worth like punishing, and probably by something minor. Wasn't Onanism? Oh God, you're right. Story of Onan, Onan's streak, as it were, because I've played a lot of Binding of Isaac as of late. Come on. God, Onanism. One of the things I've learned doing a lot of study of Japanese is that Onanism is like a not entirely uncommon word as a loan word, which I think is funny considering you never hear that. You never hear that word in English. Is that true for any other languages? Where we're gonna just do it. Just do the thing. Oy. And now in the meantime, I will take this right here. And we'll get right back to our regularly scheduled milking enemies for health. Hey. You know, but you also got to remember that it's like biblical scholars did add a lot of those stories to the Bible. We can't really tell exactly what is truly canonical to the original vision. So, you know, that might not even be entirely on the level. Ugh. I'm gonna die. I don't want to use a potion charge, though. I'm gonna have to use a potion charge, though. Onanism exists, but is it uncommon? Or Onanism with Z? How you spell it there? Interesting. Okay, I think I'm gonna get rid of the Panchaku finally. I got a good item here. Isn't that like a fallacy? Probably. I would say that I have some very that my thinking tends towards the hypocritical rather than the hypercritical. Ooh, poggers. I can actually deal damage with this sort of thing. Okay. Well, yeah, onanism. It's a word. It is a word. It's just, I don't know if I've ever seen it in the context, used in context outside of the biblical story. A fallacy, I see. Ooh. That was a weird stream. Okay. Now then. Only believe Odin because he promised to get rid of the ice giants. It's true. When was the last time we saw an ice giant? I think did a bang up job with that. Bro again. Non-stop infinite broing. Okay. Oh. I'm gonna readjust the microphone here. Now then. How am I gonna do this? Yeah, I should be able to mostly like one-shot enemies with a critical on this, but that's not the easiest thing to do. Oy, I don't like it. This is a bad idea. Okay, well, survived. For now. Okay. Is Chris Hemsworth the one that played Thor? I don't remember. Also, yes. Thorism. Thorism. I don't know, it's for some reason just makes me think of like thyroid. And I have no reason for that because it does not sound similar in any way, but it's just the first thing that I'm thinking of. Alright. Yes, I do believe God, it's just a prank, bro, was indeed in the biblical story of the Binding of Isaac. That is, he was the inventor of that word long before Supermassive put it in there. Very critically acclaimed Until Dawn. Pierce all enemies, sure. Why not? We got like a bird themed run going on here, I guess. Okay. So, I'm not going to say that this is like the smoothest run. In fact, I'm not even going to say that I'm not about to die in about like 5 seconds or so. But I am still alive for right now. So I do feel like this has been a largely extremely successful run. And it really does prove that I am the king of games, Yugi Moto. And there's little else to be said on that subject. All bow down to me. Let's see. Okay, I need the parry. I'm not gonna say that I didn't. I'm gonna say that I couldn't use the parry, though. Hui. I'll pour it down here. He's already jinxed it. No, I haven't. I've added spice, the spice of uncertainty. Who knows if I'm going to be able to win the video game now? I hate this. Oh, you know what? Whatever. I got the disengagement going on, baby. Let's go. It's me, Mario. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's a really bad way to die. Oh, well. It was working. Up until it didn't. I knew I should have just used the potion charge, but I only had 3 left, you know? It's like I wanted to, you know. Ugh. I wanted to try and play it safe. guess that's what I get for not using the infantry bow for most of the run, right? Bruh. Yeah, that's me. I did it. I played the video game badly. Ah, good stuff.